These are the mysterious ruins of Puma Punku, nearly 13,000 feet in the Altiplano of Bolivia.
For centuries, the ruins of Puma Punku have defied explanation. Perfectly carved stone blocks, razor-sharp angles, and joints so precise that modern engineers still struggle to replicate them. Who built this? And how? Now, for the first time, those questions are being asked by something not bound by human limits. A quantum AI supercomputer has reconstructed the site in full detail, analyzing every fracture, every angle, every hidden pattern. And the results are staggering. This isn't just another archaeological theory.
Puma Punku is so unique in the way that it was constructed and shaped and positioned that it is the most intriguing ancient site on the planet.
It's a revelation that points to technology we were never supposed to have thousands of years ago. What the AI discovered at Puma Punku may rewrite the entire story of our past. A jigsaw from another world. High in the Andes Mountains of Bolivia, at an altitude of over 12,000 feet, lies a ruin that has stumped historians and archaeologists for centuries. This is Puma Punku, a place that defies all conventional understanding of ancient civilizations. The site is a chaotic jumble of massive stone blocks, some weighing over 100 tons, scattered like a child's forgotten toys. But these are no ordinary stones. They are made of granite and diorite, some of the hardest rocks on Earth, and they are carved with a precision that seems impossible for a civilization that supposedly lacked writing, the wheel, and metal tools. You see, the thing that makes Puma Punku so baffling isn't just the size of the blocks. It's the incredible level of craftsmanship. We're talking about cuts that are perfectly straight, surfaces that are polished to a mirror-like finish, and intricate interlocking shapes that fit together like a complex three-dimensional puzzle. Some of the stones have grooves that are only millimeters wide, and holes drilled with such precision that they seem to have been made with power tools. To put this in perspective, modern engineers would have a hard time replicating this work, even with our advanced technology. For years, the official story has been that Puma Punku was built by the Tiwanaku people around 500 AD. But that explanation has always felt thin. How could a supposedly primitive culture achieve such a feat of engineering? How did they quarry, transport, and assemble these massive stones with such incredible precision? These are the questions that have fueled countless theories, from the mundane to the truly out there. Some have suggested that the builders used advanced, forgotten techniques, while others have pointed to a more controversial explanation: extraterrestrial intervention. But now, the game has changed. A team of researchers has unleashed a powerful new tool on the mystery of Puma Punku: a sophisticated artificial intelligence. This AI was fed every known piece of data about the site, every measurement, every photograph, every archaeological survey. Its task was to do what no human has been able to: reassemble the puzzle and show us what Puma Punku looked like in its prime. And the results, well, they're more incredible than anyone could have imagined. The AI's reconstruction doesn't just give us a glimpse of a long-lost temple. It paints a picture of a civilization that was far more advanced than we've ever been led to believe. The implications are staggering, and they're forcing us to question everything we thought we knew about our own past. The puzzle of Puma Punku is finally being solved, and the answer is about to rewrite history. What the AI uncovered next will shake the very foundations of archaeology. The Lost City Reborn. The AI worked tirelessly, sifting through mountains of data, piecing together the scattered fragments of Puma Punku like a digital ghost. And then, it happened. The AI began to render a three-dimensional model of the site, and what emerged from the digital ether was breathtaking. Puma Punku was not just a temple. It was a sprawling, multi-level complex of incredible complexity and ingenuity. The AI revealed a series of massive interconnected platforms, plazas, and ramps, all built with the same impossible precision seen in the individual stones. But the real wow factor came from the AI's analysis of the construction itself. The AI determined that Puma Punku was a modular design, meaning that its components were mass-produced and interchangeable. This is a concept that we associate with modern industrial manufacturing, not ancient civilizations. The AI identified a series of standardized building blocks, known as H-blocks, that were used throughout the site. These H-blocks, with their intricate interlocking design, were the key to Puma Punku's construction. They were like the Legos of an ancient, hyper-advanced civilization. The things nobody tells you is that this modular design would have allowed the builders of Puma Punku to construct and deconstruct the site with relative ease. It also suggests a level of planning and coordination that is simply off the charts for an ancient culture. We're talking about a society that had mastered geometry, engineering, and logistics to a degree that we're only now beginning to appreciate. This wasn't the work of primitive people with stone tools. This was the work of master builders with a deep understanding of science and technology. And then, the AI dropped another bombshell. By analyzing the alignment of the various structures, the AI discovered that Puma Punku was an astronomical observatory of incredible sophistication. The entire complex was aligned with the solstices, the equinoxes, and other key celestial events. This means that the builders of Puma Punku had a profound knowledge of astronomy and the movements of the heavens. They weren't just building a temple, they were building a machine for tracking time and mapping the cosmos. The AI's reconstruction has given us a glimpse into a lost world, a world of incredible beauty, ingenuity, and mystery. It has shown us that the people who built Puma Punku were not the primitive savages of popular imagination. They were a highly advanced civilization with a deep understanding of the universe. But who were they, and where did they go? These are the questions that the AI's reconstruction has raised, and they are more tantalizing than ever. But the AI's most startling discovery was yet to come, a discovery that would connect Puma Punku to a global mystery. A planet of puzzles. The AI's reconstruction of Puma Punku was a game changer, but the story doesn't end there. As the researchers delved deeper into the AI's findings, they began to notice a series of uncanny similarities between Puma Punku and other ancient megalithic sites around the world. From the massive stone platforms of Baalbek in Lebanon to the intricate stonework of Ollantaytambo in Peru, the same signature of impossible engineering and advanced astronomical knowledge could be seen. You see, many people are crazy about the idea of a lost global civilization, and the AI's findings are pouring gasoline on that fire. The AI's analysis revealed a series of shared architectural and engineering principles between these disparate sites, suggesting a common source of knowledge. It's as if a single master blueprint was used to construct these incredible monuments, a blueprint that was shared across continents and cultures. The thing is, this isn't just about a few superficial resemblances. We're talking about a consistent pattern of advanced construction techniques, including the use of massive multi-ton blocks, precision-cut stonework, and sophisticated astronomical alignments. These are not the kinds of things that different cultures would independently develop by chance. This is evidence of a shared technological and scientific heritage, a heritage that has been lost to time. Could it be that we're looking at the remnants of a global seafaring civilization that existed thousands of years before the rise of the cultures we know from the history books? A civilization that had mapped the globe, mastered the arts of engineering and astronomy, and left its mark on every continent? This is a radical idea, one that challenges the very foundations of our understanding of history. But it's an idea that is gaining traction, thanks in no small part to the AI's groundbreaking work at Puma Punku. The implications of this are mind-boggling. It means that our history is not a simple, linear progression from primitive to advanced. Instead, it's a story of cycles, of rise and fall, of lost golden ages and forgotten technologies. It means that we are a species with amnesia, and that the clues to our true past are scattered across the globe, hidden in plain sight in the form of these incredible megalithic structures. The AI's reconstruction of Puma Punku has opened a Pandora's box of questions, and the answers could change the course of human history. The mystery deepens. So, what does it all mean? What is the final takeaway from the AI's reconstruction of Puma Punku? The thing is, this isn't just about one ancient site. It's about a complete paradigm shift in our understanding of the past. The evidence is mounting, and it's pointing to a conclusion that many people will find hard to accept. We are not the first advanced civilization on this planet, maybe not even the second or third. For too long, we have been fed a simplistic, sanitized version of history, a version that ignores the anomalies and brushes the inconvenient truths under the rug. But Puma Punku, and sites like it, refuse to be ignored. They are a constant reminder that our past is far more complex and mysterious than we've been led to believe. The AI's reconstruction has given us a powerful new tool for exploring that past, for peeling back the layers of myth and legend and getting to the truth. But this is just the beginning. The AI has shown us what is possible, but it's up to us to follow the clues, to ask the hard questions, and to be open to the possibility that our history is not what we think it is. The thing is, are we missing a key detail? Did all of this happen overnight? If this is true, then we have to wonder, what happened to this lost civilization? What caused their downfall? The destruction at Puma Punku is absolute. 100-ton blocks were tossed around like pebbles. Many people are crazy about the idea that this was the result of a great cataclysm, a pole shift, or a massive comet impact that wiped the slate clean. Some ancient texts speak of a global flood, a great forgetting. Was Puma Punku a casualty of a planetary reset button? And let's get even wilder. How did they move these stones? Forget logs and ropes. Some theories suggest they had mastered technologies we are only just dreaming of. What about acoustic levitation? Using specific sound frequencies to make massive objects weightless. It sounds like science fiction, but local legends in the Andes speak of ancient priests using the power of sound to lift enormous stones into the air. Could the intricate patterns on the stones be more than just decoration? Could they be part of a resonant technology, a circuit board of stone, designed to interact with sound waves? And what about the energy source needed for all this? You see, to power tools that could cut diorite like butter, and to generate the frequencies for acoustic levitation, would require an immense amount of energy. The AI's reconstruction showed a complex, sprawling site. Was it just a temple, or was it something more? The things nobody tells you is that this might have been a massive power plant, harnessing the planet's own telluric earth currents, or some form of free energy we've yet to rediscover. The precision of the stonework isn't just for looks. In modern engineering, that level of exactness is required for machines that handle high-energy physics. If this lost civilization was so advanced, what happened to them? Could it be they didn't just vanish but left? This is where things get really wild. Many people are crazy about theories that connect Puma Punku to the legends of Atlantis or Lemuria, advanced societies that possessed incredible technology before they were destroyed by a global cataclysm. What if the survivors of these events spread out across the globe, sharing their knowledge? What if they built these incredible megalithic sites not just as temples, but as a warning, a permanent message carved in stone for future generations? A message that says, "We were here, we were powerful, and we fell." The story of Puma Punku is a cautionary tale, a stark reminder that even the greatest civilizations can be wiped from the face of the earth, and all their knowledge can be lost to time. But it's also a story of hope, a story that reminds us of the incredible, almost unbelievable potential of the human spirit. The builders of Puma Punku were not gods or aliens. They were people like us, driven by a thirst for knowledge, a passion for discovery, and a burning desire to leave their mark on the world. And in that, they succeeded beyond their wildest dreams. The AI's reconstruction of Puma Punku has not given us all the answers. In fact, it's opened up a Pandora's box of even bigger questions. But it has given us something far more valuable, a new way of looking at our own past, and a new set of mysteries to guide us into the future. The riddle of Puma Punku is far from over, but for the first time in a long time, it feels like we're finally on the right track to uncovering a truth that could change everything. The secrets of Puma Punku are just beginning to be revealed. What other lost chapters of our history are waiting to be discovered? And if we are just one of many advanced civilizations to rise and fall, what does that say about our own destiny? Like and subscribe for more mind-blowing mysteries.